The day my wife was taken to the hospital, everything changed. It started as what we thought was just a bad flu. She had a fever, chills, body aches, but then she fainted in the kitchen. I rushed her to the ER, heart pounding, barely able to think straight. The doctors ran test after test, and eventually, they told us it was a serious infection that had spread. She needed to be admitted right away. I stayed with her until late that night, holding her hand, praying silently that she would be okay. Over the next 2 weeks, I became a regular at the hospital. I'd go to work during the day and then spend the rest of my time in her room. Some days she was too tired to open her eyes. Other times, we had deep conversations about life, about us, about things we had never said out loud before. I thought that maybe this time apart from our usual routine was bringing us closer. We were reconnecting, or so I believed. I brought her flowers. I brought her her favorite books. I even brought a little speaker so she could listen to the music she loved. I did everything I could to make her feel comfortable. And every time I left the hospital, I walked out feeling helpless, like a part of me was missing. On the 14th day, her doctor told me she was stable enough to go home. I felt a wave of relief. I went to work that day expecting she'd call to let me know what time she needed me to come pick her up. But I didn't hear anything all day. When I got home, my phone rang. It was her. Her voice was calm, a little distant. She told me she was already home. I was confused. I asked how she got there. She said she took a cab. That wasn't like her at all. She always wanted me with her for big moments. She always said I made her feel safe. Then she told me she needed space. She said the hospital had changed something in her. While she was there, she had a lot of time to think. She met another patient, a woman in the bed next to hers, who had been through a lot. They had long talks at night when the ward was quiet. And during those talks, my wife said she realized how much she'd been bottling up. She told me that for a long time, she felt more like a roommate than a wife. She didn't blame me, not directly, but she said we'd both let our relationship become routine, lifeless. She didn't even realize how lonely she had felt until she met someone who actually listened without judgment. She told me she wasn't in love with that woman, but she was in love with the way she felt when she was talking to her, heard, understood, free. It made her realize she had been missing those feelings for years. From me. From us. I didn't get angry. I didn't yell. I just sat down on the kitchen floor and listened. My whole world felt like it was cracking, but deep down, I knew she wasn't lying. She was telling me the truth I had ignored for too long. After that phone call, everything slowed down. We didn't sleep in the same room for a while. We barely spoke. But then one night, she knocked on the door to the guest room where I'd been staying. She sat down beside me and said she didn't want a divorce. She just wanted something real again. She wanted to fight for us, but only if I would fight too. We started going to couples therapy. We unpacked years of things we never said. I cried.